start today for us. We're here at Fort Pulaski.
Which is just outside of Savannah.
Yeah, just outside of Savannah on a little island between the Savannah River.
Yeah.
And yeah, one thing we noticed when we came in though, it has a moat.
It does have a moat.
So I'd be interested to have a bit more of a look around it and check it all out. So we're going to hit the visitors centre, find out a map and basically go from there. Did the wind just turn up as soon as we started filming?
It did.
Because it was fine, literally 2 minutes ago. As soon as I turned the camera on, it's like, ah!
Welcome to Fort Pulaski, where the echoes of Civil War cannons still resonate. Before even stepping into the fort itself, we explored the visitor centre to learn all about its history and even grabbed a Junior Ranger booklet to guide us as we explored. This massive brick fortress, located on Cockspur Island, controlled the entrance to the Savannah River. Construction began in 1819 and was completed in 1847, using over an estimated 25 million bricks. The fort was named after Polish Count Casimir Pulaski, a hero of the American Revolutionary War who famously saved George Washington's life. Fort Pulaski's reputation for invincibility was put to the ultimate test in 1862, when Union forces arrived with a new type of weapon, rifled cannons.
There you go, you got some more projectiles. Cannonballs. That's a rocket, that one. It's a rocket.
It's a bullet-shaped James bolt. Weighs just over 80 pounds. The moat around the fort, they're saying, is 8 feet deep. That's pretty deep. And there's possible alligators in there.
Okay. So there's a little encampment out on this area just here before.
Oh, this big triangle looking bit of land.
Because this is how you get on, so we go across on this island, then you go across again. So this is this is your moat area, but then you've got a little drawbridge over there type of thing, and then you've got another one to get in.
Yeah.
So this was like the first level of defense. That's why it's all humped, so you could hide behind hills.
And then have like guns up on the flat sections, Alright.
We're only just on the outside here, and already that's got to be 8-10 meters from the water up.
Yeah. So it's a pretty big fort.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way. Like, there's a door that's leading into the mouth.
That's probably where some
armory, maybe?
Armory, yeah. Knock knock. Shrek isn't home.
Shrek's not home.
All made with shells.
Oh yeah.
Oyster shells.
Okay, so what I just found out by reading the map, that this is a storage shed for all the ammunition and whatever it means.
It's huge, like the camera does not do that justice.
Yeah, and there's multiple around.
That is enormous. And we're going to see 3 or 4 of those around on this, what are they called?
2 seconds. Goodness.
Hold on to it.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Okay. Demi-lune, this triangular piece of land. So all these are called like demi-lunes.
Okay.
It's not fun. Damn this wind.
There you go. All you had to do was take 10 more steps and you could have read it off a board.
Ah, man.
Oh, we can go into one.
Oh, what? That's awesome.
Let's go and explore this one. Head into the fort.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Okay, this is interesting.
Kind of scary, really. I don't want to go first. Going into a dark hole. So you can see how thick it is.
Oh.
Well, I'm assuming that's what that's for.
It would be.
And see how thick the walls are.
Yeah, you can see through the other side.
Huge.
Okay, so it looks like they've reinforced certain parts, but all in all, otherwise, this is how it was. So there's that inside of that spot. I think that was for security.
Maybe.
So this would have been where things were stored, like in the bins.
Barrels.
Barrels and things, and then
Supplies.
an open walkway. Look at the precision of it. The way it's all carved and the arches.
What?
So that's the dark hole we came out of.
Yeah.
That's a new dark hole.
No, it's kind of scary.
If you're worried, I'll go first. I'll go first if you're worried. Come on. Okay, this one's awesome. And that's it.
Oh, that was as far as you go.
Yep.
Or as far as they let you go.
As far as I let you go. There's one of those big doors again.
I reckon that is a jail cell.
Could be. They've got a ratchet strap holding it shut. Okay, let's head back out this hole and maybe there's more to explore. More holes to explore. Some artillery.
Now into
Another hole.
Another dark dungeon-looking hole.
You're not a fan of these holes, are you?
Not really, no.
Just gotta pay your respects to the ghosts on the way through.
Don't look at the walls. There's spiders.
Oh, there is a lot of spiders.
It's terrifying.
Um,
There's even wasp nests. Oh my gosh, this reminds me, it's like the Teletubbies.
it is.
It's the Teletubbies! That's what it reminds me of.
I see it. I see it. Yeah, I see it.
This has been really impressive already, and we haven't even set foot inside the fort.
It was an impressive view, standing here looking through the opening into the fort. It's very impressive. Wait till you see it in a second.
Wow.
It is also very terrifying because back there you're looking down the barrel, literally the barrel of a cannon.
Yep.
That if that let go right now, if we were back in the day and they fired that thing, there wouldn't be anything left of the both of us. We'd just be mince or dust. These are the original doors.
Yep.
I can tell. They're impressive.
170 years.
170 years old.
170 years old, these doors.
Oh, it's ominous. Down the end there, in that big spot down there, there's a cannon looking directly this way. Not only is the cannon directly in front of us on the drawbridge in front, which is menacing, there is cannons either side looking directly this way. So you're getting blasted.
The sally port at Fort Pulaski was a heavily fortified gateway used for surprise attacks and quick retreats during sieges. The gun slits in the walls provided protected firing positions for defenders. Ah, this is the guard room. Sleeping quarters.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah. It'll just be a big cloud of smoke.
Yep.
It's cool.
Pretty
Some
long.
wooden replicas. Just gives you a better representation of how it would have been laid out. So the gun's near the door. Jump out of bed, grab a gun, out you go.
Ah, you can see behind where they shoot into the entryway. They're coming! We're coming! Quick! Quick! Oh, I got one. There was a dude walking around the corner as I was shooting.
I can understand how they could have over 1,000 men here. Like 385 to 1,000 men. There's a lot of space. Okay. This is definitely whoever ran the show.
Yep.
There's an actual bed.
Yeah, he's
Like
right.
a queen size bed.
Yeah, he's right
And
next
he's
to
on
the
the
infirmary
wall.
in the mess hall, so he can grab himself.
They got a putty cat.
What?
They got a putty cat. You got a putty cat. Hey, buddy. He got a room all to himself.
Colonel Philip P. Brown. This was his room, and that was his cat named Tom.
Okay, well it appears that we've done a lot of the infirmary, barracks, all that type of things. Now we're heading into the business end of things.
Yep, and there's also another scary hole to climb through.
Oh, by noon, April 11, 1862, shells breached the opposite side of the fort and struck this wall. Inside sat great stores of gunpowder. The fort surrendered 2 hours later.
Huh.
So, the projectile came from over here somewhere and smacked here.
Oh, so that's
I'm going to assume maybe that was the patch.
maybe.
It's very quiet in here.
Magazine. Northwest Magazine. This magazine contained approximately 40,000 pounds of black powder during the Battle of the Fort Pulaski on April 10th, 11th, 1862. The brickwork covering the magazine door was struck 5 or 6 times in succession. It was evident that it was only a question of 2 or 3 hours whether the lives of the whole garrison should be discharged by the explosion.
Because if they ignite this,
Just wipe out
it
the
would
whole-
have blown up this whole part of the wall.
Oh wow.
It would have been destructive.
Yeah.
So they're actually shooting around this. Maybe this is what some of this is from. It's the destruction.
Maybe.
Oh, there's more down there.
Yeah. So they had.
I think this is an addition.
Yeah,
I think
probably,
this has all
maybe.
been done
Just to
after
protect it,
to
maybe.
protect it. Yeah.
So they had a clear shot at like pretty much destroying
At this, yeah.
all of their magazine and
The black powder.
black powder. Yes. Confederates used mostly smoothbore cannons like columbines and howitzers. The Union used rifle cannons, particularly the Parrott rifle. It'd be cool to see like one get like
You've never seen one fired.
No.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I've had the pleasure of seeing a cannon fired, and like you see here.
What, in person?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Fort Scratchley back in Newcastle. Cannons fired daily.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
Okay, so see here, see where it rolls back.
Yeah.
Look, see the wheels?
Yeah.
See how it's angled? So when it fires, it'll just roll up.
Right.
So it uses the weight against itself to take the recoil away from
This is
itself.
a very smart, innovative
Yeah.
this one.
But at the same time, like something I don't think you understand, Stacey, is with all these going off and firing, it is incredibly like deafening.
Yeah.
Not only do you know when you're at a concert and you're hearing the bass, these kick you in the chest.
Yeah.
And not only are you standing here having to operate it,
Yeah.
there is another person at that window, another person at that window, another person at that window doing the same thing. It's like
Terrifying.
fireworks going off right next to your ear.
Yeah.
Stacey said, I hope they had earplugs. What, bits of cotton shoving their ears?
They'd have to have had something.
You can actually see bullet holes
Yeah, you can.
from where bullets were able to come through the openings here.
Yeah. There's one right there.
There's heaps. Oh, actually, look, they're still embedded.
No way.
Yeah. So it's rusted. The iron has rusted. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, that's cool. Look, you can see heaps of them. There's another one, and it's rusted.
There's also one right in front of you.
Another one right here. Okay, that's cool. Very ominous in here. Oh, wow.
That is a big dent.
That's a chunk. If you draw a line, that came from that hole. Some big chunks.
Following its capture in 1862, Fort Pulaski became a Union prison for Confederate soldiers, officers, and political prisoners. Overcrowding and harsh conditions were common. Notably, the immortal 600 Confederate soldiers held in retaliation for alleged mistreatment of Union prisoners was also incarcerated here, highlighting a grim chapter in the fort's history.
Oh no.
See you, Dylan. Bye, and I'll lock you in.
out. Actually, they're very thick.
Yeah.
Right, I'm getting out before you actually do lock me in, because there's a padlock on it that you can activate.
Yep.
It's very heavy.
I'm surprised you're even able to move that.
Well, everything's been restored to a point where it is operable. So, very fascinating. Like the main doors to the fort. You can physically move them. What's this talking about? There's a lot of damage to this one.
It's a bit of a sad story, but you can see fingerprints left in the brickwork that they used to construct the fort. And a lot of it, the fingerprints belong to enslaved children that built the fort. It's kind of sad. Yeah,
Ouch.
but you can see right here when they built it.
Oh, we've got a couple more things along here, and then we can go up.
Go in there though.
Bread and wine, see, that's all they needed.
Yeah, but this also has a huge history for a great escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, Confederate officers had been held as prisoners of war at Fort Pulaski since October, had spent weeks carefully carving a hole through the bricks below the floorboards of the casemates and escaped.
Huh. Okay, so in front of us, we finally get to see what's below the floorboards, like the foundations.
Yeah, this is cool.
There is actually a lot. It's very intricate. Didn't realise, but see the arch?
Yeah.
The arch continues. So not only does it support the top, it also,
Supports below.
yeah.
That's
Arches are the strongest thing when you're building a building.
Yeah.
There's another magazine holding the gunpowder. The dark dungeon. Oh, okay. So this is how it would have actually been. The other one was, see how they had the pillars on the other one? Like they had the brick and then they had structural beams?
Yeah.
This is what it's supposed to be like.
Oh, right. So this is what it's actually meant to be like.
Because humidity, everything, you got to have it controlled as
Yeah.
much as you can.
Huh. That's cool. So it does. I would not like to be locked in this room.
And
No, it doesn't shut, thank God.
bugger.
It's actually,
But there's a metal door.
it's actually screwed down. Alright, lift me up. Oh, that's horrible. I kind of thought that when I went in there. They held prisoners in there for dark confinement.
Oh.
Yeah. I got that eerie feeling when I walked in that, you know,
It's used for
I bet
something
they
else.
locked people in here. Yeah, used for something else.
Wait, this is the guns that look straight back to the
Drawbridge.
drawbridge.
Yeah, for the Sallyport drawbridge. Either side. They would have had guns like
Oh
either
yeah,
side.
every single one of these holes
They
had a
just
cannon.
pulled this floor up so we can get a, you know, a
Better
look
idea.
of what's underneath. Which is cool because over the other side, I was really curious of what was underneath. So now I can see.
Let's go. Okay. This is cool.
Like an old castle.
How cool is this?
That's cool.
That was worth it.
Oh yeah. Very impressed with that stairwell.
So that's where we are right there. And this is where all the batteries were.
That's nuts, so they could shoot that far.
Yeah,
Like,
well, you know, miles. You can shoot these cannons 2 miles.
that is
Some of them 4.
crazy.
Some even further. 10 miles.
There's like a water tower like way off in the distance, and they were shooting
from there to
cannons from there to here.
here. Oh,
Federation?
the cannon's like half tore up from
Yeah,
a.
look, so it says right here.
Yeah.
That's that exact cannon.
No way. Okay, that's incredible. Wow. It's missing the whole chunk. So a projectile has actually hit the front of that cannon. I've always wondered what would happen if a projectile hit the end of the barrel.
It was 1862.
1862.
Yep, April 10th, 1862.
A little while ago. Check this out. This huge.
Massive.
Are you starting to get a better idea of the carnage that would have been happening when they're getting fired upon? Like, you imagine.
Someone could have been standing here when that.
Yeah, well,
that
that's
hit.
what I mean. Like the carnage. Like if that does that to the bricks, imagine if that hits you.
Yeah, terrifying. That's a terrifying thought.
You don't exist if you got hit by a cannonball.
Yes, those poor people that had to like endure this.
That's why you see like in Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff. You watch someone get hit with a cannonball, like they go with the ball.
Yeah.
So we have a platform here that we're able to go up on, give us a better representation of looking down on that demi-lune. Someone's going to be like, you're not calling it correctly.
I know.
That's our pronunciation of the way it's written.
Yep.
Well, I really want to see what's in this mound.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest mound there is.
This is.
And that's locked up.
And that one was locked. Yeah, we couldn't enter that one. It was like, what is hidden in that mound? There's a big secret army base in there. It's either that or that's the Teletubbies house. This is impressive. This is such a cool fort. If you guys have any other suggestions of historical forts in the USA that we should visit and that you think that we would enjoy, leave a comment down below. We would really appreciate it. We love checking out all the history that you guys have to offer. Before the Civil War, Fort Pulaski was impenetrable. Many believed it was invincible. The capture of Fort Pulaski was significant because it demonstrated the effectiveness of rifled artillery against brick fortifications, leading to major changes in military engineering.
Basically what I was saying earlier is it's kind of like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Like what these guys had with the old cannons that weren't rifled, the velocity that they're able to achieve versus the velocity that they're able to achieve,
Yeah.
incredible compared. That's why they ended up surrendering. Oh, damn.
Wow, you can really see the force of their impact.
There's still original damage. This whole corner just collapsed.
Time to head back to the visitor center. We finished our junior ranger booklets and need to hand them in so we can receive our badges.
I promise,
I promise,
as a junior ranger, to protect and preserve our national parks, and continue to learn about our national parks, and share what I've learned with my friends and family. And I usually give a really good smile.
Too easy.
Good job.
Thank you.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you guys had a good time.
So we got our junior ranger badges. She also gave us some badges, like other badges to take home. We had a wonderful day here. We learnt a lot. Do recommend that you guys come and visit the Pulaski Fort. It's incredible. You will have a great day, just like us. Alright, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!